I'm Dean, Ben's behind the camera, and we're on the hook. And today's video is about reel maintenance, spin casting reel maintenance. Now, I think we've all experienced where we put our rods down in excitement and stuff, and we'll put it down in the sand and the dirt and whatever, and then it'll get into your reel and it's kind of grindy and kind of, you know, it's not as enjoyable after you get all that grind going on. So every once in a while, I've always liked to clean my reels, and the first process I always do is take them apart, and then I soak them in soapy warm water. Anyway, so you take your drag, keep loosening until it becomes totally loose. Then you'll see it pops right off. In this case, I've got line that's jammed inside, which happens quite often too. And this gives you an opportunity to clean that out. And usually, I would take all the line off the reel before I did the cleaning and all of this, but for video's sake, we're just gonna bypass that. But get this line out of the reel here. There's a lot of it in there. Wow. And sorry, this could take a while. Could you get me some scissors, please, Ben?
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, cut. No.
So, we're back.
Okay, once you've taken the top of your reel off, take off your cap for your drag. Okay, see that? Just immediately put those right into the water, soapy water. And then you got the rest of your reel. Won't hurt the reel to soak in the soap. So we'll get those in there, we'll shake them out. They're not that dirty, so we won't be too concerned about soaking them for too long. But we'll give them a good shake in there. Give this one a good shake in there, and then we'll start that one afterwards. But just for video's sake, we're going to do this one. So anyway, we got that all cleaned up. Now we'll lay out a towel here. Oh. Now we'll take our reel out. Now usually in the process, I like to let them drip dry. So we're just going to let that sit for a second. I'll take this one apart. Again, you just take the drag until it's really loose. And then you should be able to just pop the reel off of there. There you go. Pops right off. So this one's tangled as well, but I think it won't be as bad. But this is quite a common problem. People get line caught up inside the gears. And here's my cat trying to get into the video. And so this one's got line jammed up in it really bad. But once you get that line out of there like that, there you go. Then you can take that one. Make sure that little gear is in place, because without the gear it's just not going to work. So put that in there to soak. Now this one's got had a little bit of time to drip dry. Just make sure it's got most of that moisture out. Now usually in the process I would let them dry pretty much overnight or for a few hours. But in this case, of course, just for the video. Now at this point, what I like to do is I take a little bit of vegetable oil. In this case it's going to be corn oil, Mazola, and I'll take a Q-tip and I'll dip it in a little bit of the Mazola, and I'll just start putting it on the inside of the reel.
Here, hold up. I'm going to zoom in.
Just wait a second, I'm missing the gear here. Are you kidding me?
It's probably in the water.
No. Oh, it might be. are you? Stop. Oh, I found it.
Ah, there we go.
And there's the gear. See, without the gear, it won't work. So put the gear back on. Now, I've dipped my Q-tip, and now I'm gonna just oil up the spots that the gears work with. All this area inside here. Make sure that's all liberally oiled, not to the point where it's dripping all over the place, but you know, just get the oil in there. Then get your reel part out. Now this is a little bit different. It needs oil in 2 spots. So we're gonna get that cleaned right up. And then try to get as much moisture out of it as possible. Now, like I say, we let it dry for several hours and then do the process. But, like I said, here we go. So put a little oil on the inside of your reel here. I am not going to be completely technical on all the parts because, to be honest with you, I don't know what they're all called. But I've done this for years, and even a cheap reel will last you 5 times as long if you just continue to maintain them. And I try to do this whenever I can. You don't always get time to do it. And then the front of the reel as well.
Here, let me come closer just to show.
See? Right in here.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Sorry.
Right in there.
Yeah, right in there, and you got to clean that up as well because you get lots of sand and grime and crap in there. So we just clean that up until it looks a little cleaner, and then usually I would wash it more. But in this case, like I say, we're doing this to make this video a little quicker. So anyway, clean that out of there. Put a little bit of vegetable oil in, a little bit of vegetable oil in here.
Yeah, show the inside where you're putting the vegetable oil.
Put the
so
vegetable
they
oil.
know.
Yeah, here, I'll dip this again and just put it in there, right in here. Right in along the walls. And you can see there's a little bit of grime there. It comes, or a little bit of grime left on there. And that, greases it up nice. Now, you've already greased this area.
Yeah, here, let me zoom in again. There we go.
And I like to do this. Now, this is probably going to be a little bit controversial. I'm sure there's guys out there that think this is ridiculous. But for me, it works. I like it, and it keeps my reels working good. And so anyway, before I put the reel part back on, I go right around the spot where that's going to come down on. Because this spot gets so dirty from all the sand and grime, because this is you get the most access to sand and dirt and whatever else on this part of the reel. So you clean this up nice, give it a little bit of vegetable oil right around there. Then you can take this part, pop it right back on. Simple as that. Take your drag cap, put that back on, put it back together. And whoop. Other than the line,
Which always gets in the way.
which always gets in the way.
And that's why you remove the line first.
Before you do this, because this is the kind of crap that happens. Anyway, so we'll get the point here. Nope, we won't.
There.
When the line's out of your way, guys, and you've got your reel assembled, just give it a shot.
And it's smoother than it was before.
There's no grind. It's working better than before. I'm ready for the new season. But I got another one to do, and a couple fishing rods to clean, and yeah, this is simple procedure, takes only a few minutes. Well, if you let it dry and do everything, take the line off and everything, it's going to take a little longer, but the process is not a big procedure. And at the same time, your reels come out and they last longer. They come out clean and sand free and re-oiled.
And in our case, ready for the next season. Hope you enjoyed this how to clean your reels.
And we'll see you on the next one.
Click like, share with a friend, and subscribe.